Welcome inside the Digital Hub, Denmark.
To create a little bit more variation in my drum beat. So I'm going to use these curly braces to create a polymmetrical structure, which hopefully will sound quite nice. But let's give it a go. Create a little bit of stereo effects here, so I'm going to apply transformation to play in one speaker using this Jux transformation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the pattern in reverse in the other speaker. I'm going to move on to create a bass line, which is like the other fundamental of dance music, I guess. You can ignore these numbers I've got here, that's just MIDI notes because I can never remember what they mean. And this line of code, I already ran this earlier. This is just to send a clock to my synthesizer so that everything stays in time. And I'm really hoping this is going to work because I had some problems with this in rehearsal, but fingers crossed. Alright, sounds okay. So this is just sending MIDI messages, which MIDI is a protocol developed in the 80s to get electronic instruments to communicate with each other, and it's still used today, and it's great. And I'm just going to try and set up a few different notes in my pattern here. So let's try. Start with this. We're using a Euclidean pattern here, which is basically just alternating between like 3 and 5 elements over 8 steps. I think that will do for now. The nice thing about MIDI as well is that I can change the settings on my synth, and you can hear the sound changing, but the notes are staying the same. So it gives me like quite a lot of flexibility when I'm playing, which is nice. And I'm going to move on to the kind of final element, which I always think of as like texture or character. So it might be a vocal sample. I like to use samples of like woodworking sounds, stuff that you might not typically hear in music. And I will like chop these sounds up a little bit to create some interesting elements to the track. So here we're using the loop out function, which just stretches the sample to the length of 4 bars. And I'm using this glass sample that I found on FreeCycle, and I'm applying a cut-off filter to make sure it's not sounding too harsh. So let's see what that sounds like. I'm kind of cheating slightly. I wrote some code earlier, so you don't have to spend ages watching me type. Thanks very much. I'm Heavy Lifting. Thanks for watching.